Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Hot Shots Golf 4.
Yeah.
And today we have a very challenging challenge today. Somebody wants me to take on Rene with Mel. So I don't know if I can do that, but I'll do my best. And I'll give myself all the advantages I can, if I can.
Maybe it has a... is there a special rule for this one?
No, she's just really hard. She's just really good. So we're gonna go to back T Daydream G.C. and try this.
In the winter.
Yeah, in the winter, I guess. But the whole reason we're going back T is because it's just gonna make her suck. Even though we might suck. It'll make her suck. Poor Bertha. I wish I could use Bertha more.
Oh well, you have the doggy today.
Alright.
Was it windy like this in your practice round?
Yeah, it was. It's almost always windy on this course.
Nicely done.
You just gotta play the wind and hit the fairway. And don't fuck up. She put topspin on that.
Probably to keep it down for the wind, right?
Yeah, but she can carry the bunker without having to use backspin too, so...
She didn't really end up that much closer than you anyway.
Well, this hole is shaped kind of like an L, right? It's not really surprising. I might have been being a little bit cautious about this, and so we'll end up really far to the left.
Yep, it started off with 2 perfect impact shots in a row.
You've got to be really on par in order to play this course. I don't know why she clubbed up to a 5-wood there.
Well, she didn't make it on anyway.
It's okay. She might chip in from here. No, she's not going to chip in with a shot like that. Wow, that is so sideways.
Yep, it sure is.
That was so sideways even I couldn't estimate it. Well, at least I'm so closer than she is, though.
This keeps me on track.
Good old laptop. Every time I see a laptop, I want to write code.
Huh.
Let's drink some ketchup. Oops.
Who's your pro?
Wow, 3 perfect impact shots in a row.
Nicely done.
Just trying to get it over this ridge here, that's all.
Mel hits a 300-yard drive. Wow.
Oh, she took a lot off that.
Yeah, she did.
I bet she'll be fine.
If you hit the tree, that probably finished her.
Hey, look, there's a T-Rex.
Yeah. If she hadn't caught a piece of the tree, she probably would have been all right. But...
Yeah, probably, yep.
All right.
But that's why you play super backspin on your tee shots, right? So you can hit the ball almost straight up and just hit it over all of that nonsense.
All right. I doctored the ball.
Right, as high as you can hit it. That's where you want to be. Oh, we can't possibly make this. I'm pretty sure.
You'd probably hit it into the side of the hill if you try to hit a driver from there, hey?
No. We can get it over the hill.
You can get it over the hill?
The question is, can we get it... It's 22 yards downhill. The wind isn't exactly favorable.
Well, if you play it cautiously, you'll probably win this hole anyway. Because I think she's in trouble already. Right?
Well, but I'm not playing it cautiously because I'm worried about that. I'm playing it cautiously because I actually don't think I can make it there. No spin. Not for her.
Whoa. Oh.
And that's a par. Didn't I tell you she was really good?
I don't know. That's pretty cheesy.
I speak for Rene. This keeps me on track.
Yeah, she's really good.
Oh well. Guess you're gonna have to get a birdie to win this one now.
Yep.
Well, you should be able to manage it, I think.
Improbable.
Well, we'll try. There we
Well,
go.
you managed to hold her off when she tried to steal one from you
Yep.
with that long chip in, so...
Watch out, I can be a mad scientist.
Is one club down enough? I don't know. But I'll try it. Oh, we pushed this one off to the right, I bet. 70, 80. Oh, we hit the front at a kind of odd angle.
Well, I think you did all right there.
That's gonna be a really, like, dead sideways putt. It's gonna be dead sideways.
Yeah. Thing is, though, that's a tough tee shot to train, and
Ball.
you gonna get a hole in one?
Almost.
I speak for Rene.
Wow. Looks like she's probably gonna win this one back, eh?
Probably.
It's too bad you can't chip when you're on the green.
I underhit that slightly. Oh well.
Let's drink some ketchup. Oops.
Is my driver ready? Didn't break a sweat.
Yeah, she's really, really tough. She's like the best AI golfer in the game that is not a robot.
Oh.
I doctored the ball.
The only thing that really limits her is the fact that she has kind of meh stats.
Oh.
Ah, he pushed it way off to the left. We're dead.
Oh, it was only just by a hair, though.
See, I put draw spin on that, but he has such a bad control rating there. We'll call that one.
Why'd I sell the hot dog stand?
We'll call that one.
This was a
There's
nice
no way.
vacation.
That's why you want a control rating of at least C. So that you can hit the ball straight. If you don't get your draw spin, it'll more or less just kind of go straight. Instead of fading towards the edge of the cliff there. But if you want to hit that fairway with any kind of reasonable chance of making a birdie, you have to cut that corner. See, that's what I was trying to do on the last hole. That little tiny draw you see there?
Yeah.
Because it rolls me into this hill in this case. Stops my ball from moving around a whole ton. Oh, we didn't get over the bunker. Well, I don't know where that's going. It's going to stay in play, though, because of the wind.
Yeah, but she's probably going to go in that bunker, too, except she's plugged.
Yeah, but I don't think she has a weakness out of the bunker. I think she just has a weakness out of the rough.
Hmm. Well, you'll just have to put it in.
Probably not going to happen. But I'm hoping we lose some distance here. Or not. You always get the 99% power when you don't want it. Ah! I was trying to slam it in.
Yep.
We didn't get anything working for us on this hole. Oh, she's short. Okay.
Well,
I hate losing.
Why'd I sell the hot dog stand?
Well, we're still in it.
I've
yep,
never
you
played
got to
golf
break.
before.
You got to break because she missed that putt.
Well, she's going to do this crazy thing. She might pay for doing this crazy thing, too.
Yep, she just put her ball in the water hazard.
I don't know why every AI wants to hit it like that on this hole. They all do it, though.
Yeah, it's not that long of a hole, really. So if you make a first shot that's like 180 yards or so, you're already more than halfway there, right?
That's right, yep.
Nicely done.
Yeah, just make sure you get there.
Nah, I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about her getting another par somehow.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that, but you can play it somewhat safe on this hole and make sure you don't put your ball in the water yourself.
Ooh, I hit that a little too hard. Too much carry. I was trying to avoid that, and I still hit it too hard. Probably because of the wind. Too much wind. Well, no par this time. That's a little too hard. Oh, I guess she's gonna get her par.
Yep.
Damn it.
This keeps me on track.
Let's drink some ketchup.
I'll be the first woman president.
She's ambitious.
Yeah.
Anyways. Well, let's see how this works out. Off the back. That's probably what we'll end up doing too. Putting it off the back. I don't see how you can do anything else on this hole.
Nicely done.
Well, you're deep on the green, but you managed to stay on.
Probably just the backspin that I have. If I can make a long putt.
Yep, if you can make it. Wow, this doesn't look very nice though.
I overplayed it.
Yeah, well, crazy breaks like that though, I mean,
This keeps me on track.
it's pretty tough to make a putt like that.
Let's drink some ketchup. Oops.
Let's go to lunch. You're
Yeah, you're buying. Well, she's trying to cut the corner. Maybe she's going to try to go for it in two. I got no idea. She actually has the distance to maybe go for this one and two.
260 yards.
Yeah, that's within her driver distance. We can't actually get there in two.
nicely done.
Because we can't physically hit the ball hard enough. Mel needs to lift weights.
Or take a run at it like Happy Gilmore or something.
Ah! Well, that'll be a little under hit into the headwind there.
I docked this ball.
Oh, she's gonna put it in the water.
I'll run
Yep.
some tests.
Oh, and she's weak out of the rough. Not that I think it'll make a difference here. She'll still get a par on this hole.
Yeah, she's still going to save par on this hole, yeah. As unbelievable as that may seem.
Nicely done.
Ooh, we might be a little bit far left.
Uh-oh. Whoa. That was close.
Well, we would have had to have super perfect impact and super backspin to try to chip that one in, so it wasn't going to happen.
This keeps me on track.
Well, you have to win this hole.
I probably won't.
This was a nice vacation. I invented perfection.
Oh, we've got a nice crosswind. That's terrible.
All right. I doctored the ball.
You top spun it under the bridge. We might have to see if we can do the same thing. Normally I like to carry the bridge, but I obviously can't do that here. In fact, in my practice round I carried the bridge, but I had a tailwind.
Nicely done.
We are directly under the bridge.
Yep.
Hello, bridge.
But that's okay. It's all right to be directly under the bridge.
This hole is so damn long I have to hit a driver.
Looks good.
Roll, roll, sweep.
Nicely done.
That's a good shot.
That'll be closer though.
I doctored the ball.
No,
I'll speak for a grand.
easy. Well, we lost this one.
The world's biggest thermometer.
I needed to make one of those ridiculously long putts that I
I
missed.
can make my
Yep.
manicure.
You did. You needed to make one of those putts.
My calculations were correct. Get me away from these cretins.
But yeah, you've got to have distance if you want to hit most of these greens. Like, it's so hard to hit these greens without distance.
You can't win them all.
Well, obviously, she was at less of a disadvantage than you were.
Well, she's also, like, superhuman. I have no idea how we're gonna beat the last boss of this, by the way. I guess we'll just try.
Who's the last boss, anyway?
Gonna be Z again. So I guess we're gonna give it a round 2 here. Oop, not him. We're doing Rene
I
again.
discovered the cure for slicing.
Yeah, apparently the cure for slicing is to hit a fade. I don't want to. I don't want to. You know, maybe we could try her on, like, Wild Green. That way people don't have to watch the same course over and over. We'll play T-Bone. Good old T-Bone.
You best pick me. Do you need a knife or fork?
Actually, we probably could have played her on course 5, the United Greens G.C. I'm pretty good at that one. Guess I should have thought of that.
Hit high.
What's that? Hit Sky it? You bet. We're gonna hit this as high as we can. Because that's what we do.
Smashing good.
Nicely done.
Some of these holes are pretty long too, actually.
Yeah. Well, you'll just have to win 4 in a row here, and
Ah, I only need to win one. If I could just win one and hang on to it, then I'll be fine. Damn, that is a wind.
For celebration.
That is a hell of a wind.
It landed safely. Smashing good.
Nicely done.
I might not have aimed that far enough to the left. That is so strong wind.
I'll get the putter. I'm old, please hurry. Perhaps more mustard. You can do it. I'll gladly pick that one up. You let me now. Give it a clinker. Hit it to the right, right? I'm going to pass out one.
The right combination. I've never tied in my life.
Well, she had it on the high side of the cup.
yep.
Well, this will go off the back.
This is a cause for celebration.
Done.
Well, you got a lot of spin on it.
It's still gonna go off the back. Unfortunately, your spin doesn't actually remove distance from your shot, it just controls your shot trajectory. Okay, she's probably gonna go off the back too.
Smashing good.
Dock with the ball.
Two
Yeah, that was a big jump. She went off the back into the bunker.
She's like, no problem. Perfect impact. We'll get 100% out of our power out of this.
Conquered.
Oh, she's got lots of power out of that.
Ah, she almost blew it off to the other side of the
Yeah,
green.
she almost... Yep.
That works. Close your eyes and swing away.
That's okay. She'll robo-putt this in, and then it'll be all good. We can move on to the next hole even.
Very common.
This keeps me on track.
Just your obscurity grows. Give me a little skin.
Who's your pro?
Alright, par 5. And we cannot cut that corner. Really. I don't know if we can get it under that tree there. Well, we're trying it. Yep, we got it under.
For celebration.
Yep, didn't hit the tree. Even though it looked like it was going to.
We'll have a whole bunch of trees in our way for the next shot, though.
Yeah. Power shot wedge. You'll make it over, no problem.
Smashing good.
But actually, I'm looking to make this green in 2, because if I can make the green in 2 and she somehow screws up, then we'll have an easy victory. So we can 2-putt for a birdie. You shanked that.
She hit that tree. Ooh, she went right through that tree trunk.
It's okay. She also put it in the water.
Yeah. I don't know, this looks pretty tough.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know. See, if it wasn't a versus mode situation, I'd probably take a driver and try to punch it through there. But if I do that and I fuck up, then I'll give away my only chance at winning this hole. Which would really suck. Ooh. Well, we shanked that into that bunker, I think.
No, you're fine. You didn't hit it far enough. You made a wise decision and played it cautiously.
Wisdom doesn't win you championships, though.
Well, the thing is, though, if you manage to get a birdie on this, you should be able to win this hole.
By George, I think he's got it. Perhaps I'll make a pie.
Well, she didn't get her perfect impact.
I'll get the car.
Nope, she's going to get a
I moved.
bogey.
Please hurry.
It's a relatively flat green, too, so her chip-in risk was pretty good.
I miss my days in the Peace Corps.
But yeah, like, when it comes to, these harder AIs, you really got to be able to make those greens in 2. Because then you can just try to take advantage of the par 5s to beat them, right? Okay, we're going to be a little bit further left than we wanted to be, but that might be okay, because I left a lot of room on the left. See, they got that little bunker there. They also have this massive, stupid canyon here. She's aiming right at that bunker.
This is a cause for celebration.
She's going to be right behind that canyon. I guess we'll see. Oh, no, she can fade it around the canyon to the left there with, if she gets super side spin. Which she did.
All right.
Smashing good.
Doctor
That's a
Claw.
knuckler. I'll get the car.
Boy, she almost put it in, too.
Yep. I told you she's good. Oh, I wanted to get my super side spin there.
You are quite powerful. That ball has eyes.
Well, you equaled her anyway.
Probable.
Give it a clinker. Just hit it softly. Hit it to the... I'll gladly pick that one up.
You like me now?
The birdie is a sacred thing. I'm going to pass out for an hour.
Didn't break a sweat. Watch out, I can be a mad scientist.
Well, we're almost halfway through.
Yep.
We're getting there, damn it. Huh. I don't like that wind.
Smashing good.
Nicely done.
See, the wind might work in our favor on the approach. Because we can use it to aim really far left and around all of the hazards.
You are quite
Dot
powerful.
with the ball.
Of course, I'm not very good at wedge shots, though.
You're going to have to practice those.
They're hard, man.
Perhaps I'll make a
I'll
pie.
speak for a grand.
Wedge shots are hard, right?
All the shots are hard in this game.
Wedge shots particularly are hard.
Third.
Cheerio! I'll get the putter.
Nicely done.
I'm old, please hurry. Just hit it softly. Hit it to the right, right?
All right.
Well, that'll hold her off another hole.
Yep.
Give it a clinker.
She had a much easier putt than you did.
That's because she's, like, way better than me.
I'm going to pass out for an hour.
Didn't break a sweat. I will appeal this.
Appeal her one down.
This is a cause for celebration, George. I think he's got it. Perhaps I'll make a pie.
Improbable.
Smashing good.
Dot with the ball.
Well, that's tense anyways. That'll roll towards the pin.
I'll get the putter.
I'll speak for a grand.
I'm old, please hurry.
Yet another in-between hole where we both
Didn't
get
break a sweat.
same score, right?
Give it a clinker.
It's a battle.
Why not hit it left? I'm going to pass out for an hour.
You heard me?
You did your homework.
Well, you got 3 to go now.
Yep. Yeah, it hasn't been easy so far.
Third.
This is a cause for celebration.
Done.
Oh, look, there's our caddy. Under the
Yep.
shadow of the cliff.
Yep. Well, he doesn't want to get hit by the ball, right?
Yeah, sure.
Smashing good.
Dot with
Actually,
the
it's
ball.
really funny when you do hit them with the ball, though. Because they, like, jump out of the way and try really hard not to get hit by it. That's a little bit under hit.
Yeah, she wasn't quite able to climb the slope at the front.
Third.
This is a cause for celebration.
Done.
What's stronger, the slope on my ball or the wind?
Don't know.
Guess they're about equal.
Landed safely.
Now that's a possible chip in.
Come on. Really? Oh my.
Little too much speed.
I'm old, please hurry. Why not hit it left?
And is it going to go in?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now you're up by 2. You're in the driver's seat.
We're doing all right so far.
Yeah. You just need a tie on this next hole.
I suppose you still want dinner.
Oops, I guess I made a faux pas.
We're not going to try that. Every time we try that, it ends badly. You still remember that practice round?
Yes, I remember that practice round when you hit about 6 balls in a row off of that statue. You just want to play around that. Because that's probably what the AI is going to do too.
You are quite powerful. Whoa!
Hopefully I have room to aim left against that wind. That's what I was trying to achieve by playing my ball all the way over there.
This is a cause for celebration.
Yeah, I do. Nope. No, not yet. There.
Smashing good.
I guess I could have played it a little bit more yet. Oh well.
I'll get the putter.
Nicely done.
We get another somewhat complex putt.
You are quite powerful. That ball has eyes. I'm on my
I'll
toes.
speak for a grand.
This would be quite smashing. Hit it to the right, right?
Oh, I overplayed it. Well, now we're gonna lose
My
one.
driver ready?
Just.
Maybe she'll miss.
Nope.
I'm going to pass out right
The
now.
right combination.
Well, you got one more chance.
Yeah, well, she's tough.
I
She's tough.
recommend screaming loudly.
That's a lot of distance taken off that power shot, which is already a 4-wood. Why is she power shot 4-wooding? I can't
don't
say
know.
I understand that at all.
Because 3 shorter shots will get to the green just as good as a longer shot and then 2 shorter shots.
Or you could take a longer shot and then a longer shot. Which is what we're going to try to do. If we just hit the ball hard enough, we won't hit that lake. Or that river.
Interesting.
Oh, we clipped the trees. We're going to go in the river.
Nope, you're fine.
I thought we were aiming far enough to the left that I could do that, but no. Obviously not. Now we have to play this hole like a cripple. I can't say I'm particularly happy about that.
Smashing good.
She's gonna play her driver out there onto that second island.
a cause for celebration.
Stop! Oh, I even took some off that and clubbed down, and I still didn't have, I still had too much. That's too bad.
Cheerio! Come on! Really?
For a grand.
This would be quite smashing.
Well, you got a chance
Why
here.
not hit it left?
Ah, we missed it.
Oh, choked on the putt.
Hey, that was a hard putt, okay?
Yeah.
So we needed to get here in 2, right? That's what we needed. We really needed to get there in 2. It's like I was saying at the beginning of this round, you have to make those par 5s in 2
Yep.
so that you can win holes that way, because you're not going to outcompete them on the par 4s, right?
Perfect time to panic.
Let's take it to the lab.
Well, this is it. Sudden death.
Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky and she'll screw up. No, she's not going to screw up. Rene is not going to screw up. Out of all of the AIs, Rene is not going to screw up.
Smashing good.
We'll be a little further away than her, though, because we were hitting a 3-wood.
Playing cautiously, were you?
Not exactly cautiously, I just, you know, the problem with hitting the ball past this hill is all those bunkers.
Quite powerful.
Nicely done.
You have terrific skin.
Yeah, we weren't close enough there.
Safely.
The screen might be flat enough that we're fine, but we'll see.
Uh-oh.
That's new.
Oh. Oh, she's in the rough. I don't know how the hell she managed to fuck that up. I mean, here I thought my shot was fucked up.
Yep.
And she can't play out of the rough, because that's her weakness.
You could really use a haircut. Perhaps more mustard.
Well, I guess we won it on the first hole.
Yep. You won it on overtime.
Go figure.
Who designed
Yep.
the aqueducts here?
Those aqueducts.
Yeah.
Yeah, save the whales.
Well, like I said, she's not easy, right? She can pretty much play just about anybody to a standstill.
Yep.
On any given course. And if you want to play the AI on, don't play them on course 1. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, they probably birdie every hole, right?
I can play a perfect round on course 1 with like minus 21 or whatever sometimes. But like, to do it every single time without fail, that's what the AI is like. Anyways, we've got a tournament ahead of us, and this is going to be a bit of a longer episode since we also have to do this dreaded course again on the back tees now. I think it's the only course we don't have a score on now. So we'll take T-Bone with us.
Pick me.
Ugh. And we're gonna use Bertha, because I want my Bertha.
You think she'll make you play better?
I'm hoping she'll make me play better.
I doubt it.
We need Bertha on our side. We need everything going for us that we can get. But maybe it'll be easier this time.
You need the dog.
No. Screw the dog. It's all about Bertha.
I like the dog. The dog's
The
cute.
magic is working
Oh,
today.
but Bertha. Bertha will cook for you. Who doesn't like a good meal after golfing? We're not anywhere near the pin on that. See, that extra 3 degrees actually makes a really huge difference in how you'd normally play the wind.
Yep.
And it can be difficult to account for.
Now you gotta smack the hell out of that thing. Uh-oh, you think you smacked the hell out of it a little too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice and soft, baby.
Okay, we'll slam it in.
Do.
Wow, thanks, man. Thanks, man. You have so much faith in me.
Well, it was predictable. Need to hit that power shot and get there in 2.
Actually, we'll just kind of do what we always do here.
You a special child.
What? Fuck up?
Wow, thanks, man. Boy, you're vicious today.
Might be a little light on the power there, but
I don't think so.
no.
I mean, we just went off the back.
Oh. Well, nice try.
In the oven.
But this will get us to -1.
Just love burgers.
I don't know. They needed a character in Hot Shots Golf 4 who could hit the ball 300 yards. If they had a character like that, that would make a lot of these holes a lot easier.
Yeah. What's the next one?
That would be Hot Shots Golf Out of Bounds. Where you
see.
can hit the ball 300 yards.
Yeah, you need to have like Happy Gilmore in that one or something.
Two sausages.
Oh, I didn't aim that far enough to the left.
Oh,
I'm not going to.
I could tell. Can we even hit this high enough to get it over? Not really. We hit the slope in front and bounced up. I don't know, some of these crosswinds are absolutely brutal.
I'm still here for you, baby.
Because I was aiming at the bunker on the left, eh? And the crosswind was so brutal that it actually carried us over into the lake. Okay, I think we're in the right-hand rough. Maybe not. Oh, we're good. 3 iron time. Look at that wind. Don't you love it?
I have to say I don't love this course.
You're not a fan, are you?
No, I think I prefer the pitch and putt. Or mini golf.
I think I hit this off the back.
That being said, you only missed by like 16 feet.
Oh, fuck, but then we shank it, like, stupidly here. Ah, I hate that when that happens. I drove my nail into the controller there, too. Mishit that so badly.
Did you break a nail?
No. It's one of those things that happens when you go to press the button and you don't quite get the button all the way. And you have to, like, try to reflexively, like, get the button. On the bright side, from the back tees, I don't think that river comes into play. See that with the C control rating, when you try to put a draw on the ball and it doesn't draw, it goes straight. That's something that T-Bone has over Mel. I might have wanted to go with 4-iron here and just take a bunch more off. It's gonna come so far out because of how downhill this is.
Put it in the oven. A little right, sugar. Get some kick.
There we go.
Yeah, you made it. That'll help you with your points, too.
I mean, we're just trying to get an under par score on this.
Oh no, you gotta win.
That might be all it takes to win here. See, what screwed me on that par 5 with Rene is the fact that I tend to hit a super side spin fade off the tee all the time in order to try to control left and right variation.
Unstoppable. Drink a gallon of milk. Put it in the oven. Nice and soft, baby. A little left, sugar. I just love it.
That wasn't as easy as it looked either.
Nope.
Screw you, Toby.
Oh. Yeah, you need to get a really, really thin saw blade and cut 3/4 of the way through his driver shaft or something.
Ah! Okay, we got our super backspin.
Actually,
We'll carry the front.
I seem to remember seeing on TV John Daly hit a golf ball so hard that it knocked the head off of his driver.
That's one hot skillet.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier, actually.
Yeah, it actually he broke his golf club. He hit the ball so hard.
Well, they make golf clubs to hit the ball that far regularly now.
Yeah.
But also pros, they tend to have like equipment plus, so like you can't just go into the store and you buy like the same driver that you think the pro is using and end up with the same club, because every aspect about their club is like custom made, right?
Yeah.
Custom tailored to them.
Yeah, but the thing is though, you think you have a long backswing, well, when he goes into his backswing, the head of the club almost comes down and touches his shoes.
Yeah, he's
right?
tying his shoes with the club. It's the John Daly thing. The 3-wood enough there, or should I have hit a 4-wood? I guess we'll see. Yeah, 3-wood was enough. See, if only we could hit the ball 300 yards.
Yep, but you can't.
T-Bone needs to lift some weights.
He's already one of the longest hitters in this game.
And he's not long enough, damn it! Look at that big banana. Probably actually just put this off the back with the super backspin, and I totally didn't think about that.
Yep, you did.
It's because it carries past the hole and rolls back, right? Oh god.
Well, at least you got up there.
Deserve some candy.
Yeah, that's really one of those shoot me now chip shots.
A little right on target.
You're still leading, though. So have you ever hit a ball up onto the bridge there?
I've bounced a ball off the bridge before, and I've also gotten a ball stuck on the bridge before.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
The bridge is out of bounds.
Yeah, I would assume that. You imagine driving your car along there and all of a sudden a golf ball hits you?
I mean, I bet you it would crack your windshield.
Oh, it'd probably shatter the glass in your car.
You think so?
Well, don't forget, your car's probably doing on a road like that 60 miles an hour too, right?
Well, it'd just be kind of like a rock hitting your windshield.
I don't know. It would be a golf ball. May be a pretty big rock.
It's a lot less dense than a rock, though.
I mean, one time many years ago, I was driving my car up the hill out of a river valley, and I was in the right-hand lane because there's 2 lanes going up the hill, right?
Yep.
And I was in the right-hand lane, which is the slow lane, because you only use the middle lane when you need to pass, right?
Yep.
And there's only 1 lane coming down the hill, and there was a tandem axle gravel truck coming down the hill, and he had a rock stuck between his duals on one of his axles, and that rock came loose, and I saw it bounce on the road in front of me a couple of times before it came up, and it landed on the hood of my car, and then it hit the windshield. And, and it was about the size of a golf ball, and it made a 3-inch crease in my hood where it landed, and then it like almost came right through the windshield, like there was glass on my dashboard.
Wow. You're very lucky.
Yeah, so I had to get my hood repaired, and then I had to get my windshield replaced too.
That's nuts.
And I wasn't going very fast because I was going up that hill, and it was like a steep hill because it was on, like on the Peace River, which is like a river. We're talking a river that's like 3/4 of a mile wide, right?
Yeah.
Like it's something like the 8th or 9th largest river in North America or something.
Yeah.
So it's a sizable, wide, deep river valley. And the roads, going up this thing are very steep. And, of course, the truck coming down the hill, he's not going all that terribly fast either because, it's pretty hard to brake going downhill with a vehicle like that, right? Especially if you're fully loaded and got, like 12 tons of gravel in the box or something, right? And just the same, the combined, when a vehicle's coming toward you or a rock or something is coming toward you at about, say, 30 or 40 miles an hour, and you're doing about the same speed going in the opposite direction, well, it's a force, like, it multiplies that speed, right?
Yeah. It's like going 80 miles an hour headlong into it.
Yeah, like if that rock hadn't hit the hood first and bounced a couple of times on the road first, it probably would have come right through the windshield, right? And I've heard stories of people who were following trucks like that, and they threw a rock from between their duals, and it went straight through the windshield and killed the driver, right?
Oh, shit.
Get on in.
Oh. Too much speed on that one.
So, like, windshield glass is pretty robust, but it's not bulletproof, right?
At least not the civilian kind.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what you need in order to proof yourself against that kind of thing.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I saw...
That guy got a hole-in-one on this hole.
Really? Wow. When I was a kid, I saw in a museum back in Ottawa, I saw they had one of Hitler's old staff cars in this museum.
Yep.
It was like the National War Museum or something. And I guess somehow or another they got a hold of one of Hitler's old staff cars, and it had bulletproof windows. But what they were multiple pane windows, and these windows were like 3 inches thick, right?
Yep.
With multiple panes, all stacked one on top of another, right? And this thing was like a fully armored, like steel armored car too.
Yep.
You'd probably have to use like an anti-material rifle or something if you were gonna shoot holes in it, because it was designed to resist, like even heavy caliber machine gun fire and that kind of thing, right?
Or back in that day, probably like an anti-tank rifle, like a PTRS rifle or whatever.
Sunny side up. A little left, sugar.
I don't know, did they have those back then? I thought that's what they used bazookas for.
Well, they had, it was an idea that they were using against lightly armored tanks for a while, but as tank armor just became too much, I think they abandoned it. And then, I don't know what anti-material rifles, what role they ended up filling eventually, but we still have them around today, right? Like, anti-tank rifles became the anti-material rifles, to my understanding, and that's just kind of how it is. But obviously they don't punch through anything close to modern tanks. Wow, that's a 9 meter per second wind.
Yep, that's a pretty strong wind.
It's going to carry us to the other side of the fairway.
But you're on the fairway and you don't have to hit over that house.
Yeah, instead I just need to somehow stick to screen. If that's possible.
Yeah. That looks like a difficult shot.
We got our super backspin though, so we'll pop it up. And then the wind will get a hold of it. We're going to hit it off the back. We clubbed down so that we could hit it off the back.
Oh. Yeah, because the little sail was up there on the ball, right?
Yep.
And they gave the sail a little bit too much cloth.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, you're almost due for one of those. You haven't done one of them yet today.
No, not at all today. I don't even remember.
No, you haven't chipped one in yet today.
It looks like Toby bogeyed.
Yep, you're still clinging to the lead, though.
Oh, he pushed it right. We're going to be in the river.
Didn't you push it left?
No, I pushed it right.
Oh.
You can tell by how it comes off, although I guess we didn't end up in the river, but you can tell by how it comes off the club face, whether it's a push left or a pull right.
Oh.
And it's because when you hit the pink in the impact zone, but you don't get perfect impact, like if I hit the pink to the right of the impact zone, then you see how wide that cone is coming off my club?
Yeah.
It will assign a random trajectory, left or right, within that cone. And now that cone doesn't look very big for a 5-wood, but as you can see, it's very large for a driver, and even larger if I use a power shot, and even larger if I use a full power shot.
Yep.
All right.
Well, you better hit this onto the green and then put it in for eagle here.
Sure, if that's possible.
Well, just do it.
No, we shanked it to the left. It's going to be in that bunker. Oh, actually, it might be to the left of the bunker. Yeah, it's to the left of the bunker.
Ah.
Oh, we shanked this one bad. Are we gonna get over the bunker? No, we're not.
Oh.
And we just blasted this one over the green.
Nice work, sugar. That deserves some candy. Nice and soft, baby.
Well, at least it's not a difficult putt.
I paused just fine.
That's part of what makes that one chip shot so bitter.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't like the way that they handle the chipping in this game, because they give you that pitching meter where you take the half swing. And the problem with taking the half swing is it lowers your shot trajectory, right? And then that makes it so that you can't get over any obstacles unless you use a sand wedge. But then if you use a sand wedge, you only get like a 50% power spread, right? There's no cut in the corner on the back tee here.
It's just all designed to make it tougher.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, we pulled that one to the left. Are we going to be in the left-hand rough? We might be. Fairway kind of rolls that way.
Well, they told you nice shot, though, so you should be alright.
I mean, they can tell you nice shot and you can still end up in the water. You nice shot yourself right into the water there. Oh, wow. Well, that's out of bounds.
No, your caddy didn't exclaim.
Oh, no. Now this is worse than out of bounds. We couldn't have gotten anything worse than this.
Wow.
Lordy.
Because that long grass just hooks your ball and just drags it right back down.
Nice and soft, baby. A little left, sugar.
Oh, well, this is where you putt for dough.
No, I think that's under hit.
Get some kick.
No, you made it. See? Putting for dough.
You shouldn't have to make putts like that to get par.
Yeah, but when you need to save yourself, you need to do it.
See, now we're losing to Mr. Hole-in-One because he got his hole-in-one that one time. So he's beating us on points because of the goddamn hole-in-one.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, buddy? You can take your hole-in-one and shove it up your ass.
Well, you'll just have to get one there. I mean, that cup is like, what, 4 inches across? How hard can it be?
Well, we're not going to get one here because we actually overhit this.
What you doing? Drat. What you doing? It's nice work, sugar.
Oh.
Deserves some candy.
7-iron out of the bunker. Yeah, it doesn't help that we just got that bunker there, so we lost 20 points on Toby. Oh, but then he bogeyed the hole.
But he did worse, so there you go. You're in a battle for first place.
You sausages.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit off of this, so we can't reach that bunker.
But you got your perfect impact.
Drink a gallon of milk.
Well,
Don't be scared, sugar.
got a chance for a birdie
Nice and
here.
soft, baby.
Not an easy one, though.
Well, none of these putts are easy, though. Well, you made that one though. See, putting for dough. You needed it to stay in the
Does
lead
my
too.
hair still look all right?
Yep.
You got two people right behind you. Looks like you can play this one off the back tees the same way as you did before, anyway.
We'll see. I might have wanted to take a little off that, actually.
No, the way it's bending, I think you'll be fine. Now you got a short shot to the green here.
Yeah, I just got to hit it hard enough.
Yep.
Better to overhit it than to
Yeah,
underhit it.
even if you overhit it a little bit, you'll still be in really good shape, I think.
It's going to hit that pin.
Whoa! There. You got a chance to putt for eagle
This
here.
one in for my grandchild.
Ooh, this actually looks like a makeable putt, too.
Now, shall we see? There we go. Eagle on the back tees.
Well, that should salt it away for you. Yep.
Wouldn't that be something if Toby got an albatross?
Look at that. If you'd have gotten a par on that, he would have tied you.
No, he would have beat us because he has more points.
Oh.
Or rather, he would have had more points relative to us.
Yep.
Because we hit a couple of bunkers. And
Well-
he got that stupid chip in
Well,
hole in one.
this round had its ups and downs, but I think the double-digit minus scores are this course is above that standard, right?
Well, I mean, I got like -9 maybe in my practice round, and I might have been able to make -10, but the thing is it really depends a lot on what way the wind is blowing now.
Yeah. Well, and
Like-
all it takes is for one
bad shot.
one bad shot, and then you lose that opportunity.
That's right.
But you had 56% perfect impact on this one, so you were doing pretty well.
And we hit every fairway.
Yeah.
Only hit 50% of the
So-
greens somehow, but
So I would say that this was a pretty decent round.
okay, we're gonna choose this. Pinch hit coupon. Oh, but we got capsule 10, so I guess that's fine. I don't know what the hell capsule 10 is. It's one of those course Easter eggs. So yeah.
Well, there you go. You didn't manage to beat Rene with Mel, but
I was like, there was no way, okay?
well, you did manage to battle her right through the entire 9, though.
I needed to make one of those 2 long putts, probably both of those long putts in order to beat her.
Yeah.
Whereas with T-Bone, it was easy because I could just get her into a par 5 situation.
I don't know. That didn't really look like an easy victory either, though.
Yeah, but it was a lot easier than the Mel one because I had those 2 par 5 opportunities even though I blew one.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it for this time.
Indeed.
So I guess we'll have to just stay tuned for the next impossible.
Yeah, what do we have for versus modes
the
that are
next
left?
impossible request, right?
Well, we've got Z, who's next. I think Z is all that's left for versus modes.
Yeah.
And then we've done tournament mode on every single course, so leave what you think we should do for Z, and I don't know how many times I'm
there's
going to have to try that.
The critter with the big ears there is still there too, right?
Oh, they don't have hard mode, though.
And that guy.
Yeah,
right?
but they don't have hard mode ones. Because we
No.
already beat their normal modes. Whereas Z has a hard mode.
Oh,
So Z is the last hard mode versus mode that we have to do. And then that's that, and I don't know, then we'll just do tournaments until we max out our tournament rating, because we still haven't done that yet.
yeah.
I don't know how many times we're going to have to try Z next episode. I don't know if we're going to beat Z next episode, because he's that hard. We'll try.
With Tiffany?
No, we're not doing that. No. Absolutely not. That'll be a throwaway round, okay? There's no way we'll beat
Okay.
him.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear it for Tiffany versus Z.
Oh, God.
Okay, anyway, I guess we'll find out next time around.
All right, so until next time,
I'm Sandman99.
and I'm RecV5. Have a good one.